language evaluation. Now you have to know that quite a lot of us probably pick up English as a second language. And the command of English in Singapore is generally very high among Asians. But I always believe in one thing: when you really want to learn a language, learn from those people whose mother tongue is that particular language. If you want to learn Japanese, don't learn from a Singaporean. Learn from a Japanese. If you want to learn Chinese, go to Beijing to learn from those people over there. This is what we call the country origin. Tonight, we're very honored to have someone from England, but who has become a Singaporean. Wow, this is very important for you to know that. She is no longer an English lady, but a Singaporean lady, and she is an accomplished Toastmaster. And we always believe that words can paint pictures. Words can make us laugh, make us cry, make us feel really touched. And tonight we have a lady who is going to share with us her evaluation of the language that we have used tonight. Let's welcome Penny. Oh, yes. 12 minutes.
I might not use 12 minutes.
It's okay.
But I want to make sure that we have structure when we share language evaluation. I'm going to give you some very, very, very good areas of vocabulary, phraseology, as examples, and they're splattered with so much. So get excited, you've all contributed to that. There are some rhetorical devices which have been used. We're going to focus on that as well as learning one or two grammatical errors which we'll always have, because again, Mr. Stanley has shared that for most of you in Singapore, it is not your mother tongue. I am very embarrassed to say, have I learned Mandarin whilst I've been here for 23 years? No. Wrong, Penny Radcliffe. You are lazy and you have procrastinated for 23 years. Go back on British Airways immediately tomorrow, but not the Blue Max, whatever it is, Boeing, whatever's. Can I just make one incredible compliment, but an authentic compliment? I'm falling in love with Mr. Stanley. And the reason that I am is that his voice is like a box of Cadbury's milk tray. It is eloquent, Mr. Stanley. It is very polished music.
Tiny.
It's tiny. Ending his words. You don't need to tell me that. You don't need to tell me that. He's ending his words so beautifully. I'm going to go to bed tonight on my pillow and think of this milk chocolate voice. Cascading through the room.
Wow, thank you.
But thank you. You are very, very refined. I love it.
Wow.
Let's talk about very great vocabulary, starting from Mr. President giving us an opening speech. He talked about, and listen to this phraseology, operating in the real world environment. This is real here. This is not play. This is very, very real. And he talked about being a suitable and authoritative speaker. Because when we are authoritative, we are giving all of you a great call to action at the end of the speech. That is very, very important. And those words are definitely, thank you Mr. BP, ringing through my ears as well. Talking too about a wonderful description, picture painting really, talking about a speaker going from a caterpillar to a beautiful butterfly. Again, very lovely. We heard that man in his gender is a social animal, and all men are social animals in whatever shape or form they become or evolve from. We won't go there. This was incredibly poignant, this next phrase. I woke in the morning with a great fear and nothing to look forward to. We've all been there, and thank you very, very much for that honesty that you have shared. We also heard you are real. We are all real. You are real. Mr. Stanley is also real, even if he is totally refined. Frustration ensues. Not, I felt a little frustration, but frustration ensues. What a beautiful verb that ensues is. Give your script some flavour. Give your script some flavour. Again, adding colour. I'm a video production nut. Again, humour, clever picture painting, and thank you. Life is looking for challenges and adventures. Absolutely. In life, we face challenges every day. And what you are saying, Mr. Charles, is that challenges are opportunities to capture. There's a salesperson's mentality in there. And if anybody knows me, they know that I'm a salesperson. The prayer calls were echoing every early morning, the call to prayer. It is quite beautiful when you are in a Muslim country and you have call to prayer. It's like an alarm clock at 5 o'clock in the morning, but it mellows and sends you back to sleep. It's very, very lovely. Our families are related to the mafia. Again, cute, humorous. And dream big came out. Dream big. Are your thoughts self-sabotaging? Are your thoughts self-sabotaging? Again, very, very good, very powerful. The mind and the body is one. Absolutely, and thank you for reminding us. We have a lot of self-talk in ourselves. And what you are saying there really is consider your self-doubt. That is dangerous. We have to wake up in the morning. We may be doubtful, we may be nervous, but whatever you do, you have to overcome it and go out there and face the world. Splatterings of rhetorics here, so I'm going to just go back to that in a minute. Agora, it's a testimony, you said, and you said, and thank you, Mr. President, become the person you ought to be to lead the life you dream of. Being an Agora person here, I think that that's very profound. It is almost your unique value proposition of Agora, because Agora is unique. There's no doubt about that. It is very different. It is, and I love Toastmasters. For me, it's a passionate hobby, a professional hobby. But this is incredibly spontaneous. You can do or you can say anything. There's a lot of freedom in this forum. Thank you. A sense of belonging. A sense of belonging. Again, that's quite lovely to be here. True wealth is what you are doing to commit to and with your value. And that, again, is very thought-provoking because, of course, we like money because money does buy things, but there's more to life than money. And that reminded us, and thank you very much indeed for that. Let's talk about rhetoric. Rhetorics are very, very powerful. They add strength to your message. Rhetorical devices are very varied. Rhetorical devices can keep emphasizing by repeating so that they really go in to us. Again, very powerful. And also some rhetorical devices are imaginative. I'm going to talk about metaphors. And when they're imaginative, they're not really real, but we get what the speaker is saying. You use rhetorical devices in your speeches, you're going to win prizes just like Darren Tate. That is another fabulous icon to aim for. Now let's talk about some of these rhetorical devices. A catalogue of adventures. How beautiful is that? Now a catalogue, we open a catalogue just to see what we like or what maybe we can buy. But a catalogue of adventure is very powerful and it's a very great metaphor. Thank you very much indeed. A thought that makes you feel angry. A thought that makes you feel happy. A thought, but then opposite. Happy, angry. That is a rhetorical device called an antithesis. But it's like bittersweet. It is very strong and it captures the ear. And thank you. How you react, how you feel, how you think, how you. Again, repetition, because you're using the how you, that is an anaphora. And again, it's very powerful and incredibly elevating to the speech. You plant good stuff into your life. Now, we don't go around planting flowers and vegetables all the time, but planting is a metaphor. Again, we can feel it. We're digging in the ground and we're planting it right into our life. Very, very good indeed. Trying not to be a bit naughty here, but wealth is sexy and wealth is seductive. The S and the S. Let's talk about grammar and not anything that we heard. A rhetorical device called an alliteration, because the S and the S and the S is coming out. I knew you'd like that. Money is just like a servant. Money is just like a servant, and it really is. That is a simile, it's a comparison. Money is an accessory. You mustn't let money drive yourself and deliver to your life. That won't get you anywhere in your life. Very good. Give yourself a round of applause. Areas of correction, but there aren't that many. When we speak, I'll just give you a little bit of advice. When you speak, you need to use the 3 C's. Whatever you do, whether it's table topics, whether it's injecting a message in a 7-minute speech, keep your speech clear, concise, and most importantly, compelling. You're going out the door thinking, wow, that man has given me such a message. You're ringing down the stairs, really excited, and it stays with you. So the 3 C's are very important. That creates value to your message if you use the 3 C's. So when you're crafting your message, think like that, and again, your message will get through. A couple of things that we need to help you with, and this is good because it's learning. The number of thoughts that you go through in the day. The number of thoughts, in plural, that you go through each day is correct. Go through. It's not goes through. That's the wrong verb to the noun. The noun is big there. The number of thoughts, you could say equally, that's a noun. Philosophical. The emphasis is on philosophical. 5 syllables, we need to have those 5 syllables out very, very clearly. Not philosophical, it's philosophical. If you say it very clearly, then it really will resonate with the audience, with you. Thank you very, very much indeed.